Okay, hello. I need to plug my capture card in real fast. I think this is the most I've used my capture card since, what, probably Death Stranding. I like a bit. That should be good. My god. Is that Vip's new emote? There's a League streamer named, Voy Boy. He does, like, all Patrick emotes. I'm gonna report him. Report Vip to Voy Boy. Whatever this song is, it's really good. Or whatever track this is. This is... Ah, okay. That's pretty good. Alright. %, of the trophies, no? Ugh. I think we're locked out of all of these. Yeah. I think most of these will be done once we finish Wave 10, which is cool. Yeah. Still mad about this one. That's okay. Hajiyama, Miura on the Shrek team now. I guess I have to reset them. That sucks. That's kind of something I don't like about the brain overload system, because it's like either you lose your multiplier, or you lose your multiplier because you couldn't have known who to use. I think that's my biggest problem with the combat, and it's not really a huge problem. But it is kind of annoying, because it's just like, yeah, you kind of have to either waste your time grinding, but that doesn't make it good. It just makes it, at best, slightly annoying. Luckily, the only penalty is a multiplier to your meta chip, so it's not like it's a huge deal. It is annoying. That is all I'm going to say. It is annoying. It's not a huge problem, but it is annoying. Okay, wait, what's the loadout here? Oh, drum mine. Modified drum mine. Ew. I guess what we'll do, play Ogata.
Let's go.
And then we want a sentry gun, as always, I think, so.
Let's go.
Rabe, probably, because he is the most upgraded.
Okay. No problem.
And probably just more missile rain.
Here goes.
Allow me.
Let's go. Is Jiro going too?
I got this. I'll fight.
Excuse me. Is level 8 the max? Yep. Cool. Good to know. The more range we have here for the drum mines, I think the better. We should probably put our upgrades into missile rain. What I would do. Yeah, more missile rain the better, I think. Although long range missiles would probably be good as well. Excuse me, I need another fucking drink. I'm dying, chat. I have camper. Yeah, that's what I was thinking with the melee. Like, leap strike and whatnot would be nice. Alright, we're good now. Let's see. That's maxed out. Might put some more upgrades into the anti-ground piercing, because that seems to be what we're dealing with.
I'll go. Not a problem. My turn.
We'll give this a shot, see how it goes.
They just don't let up.
This seems pretty rough on you, Fuyusaka-san. You okay?
I'm fine. Everyone else is doing their best, so I can keep going.
You need to know when to use your support units. The Guardian types are especially important. They spike the D-Force's threat identification signals. It makes them think it's a high-priority target. They can draw attention away from us as a decoy unit. That can distract the enemy away from us and the terminals. The EMP equipment on the first gens can get us some breathing room too. Though it tends to draw their attention instead of diverting it. It can be a risky move. A true soldier faces his foes head-on with pride. I couldn't ask a better chance at glory.
Alrighty. Okay, so we're starting over here.
Let's do this. Stay calm.
Now then,
What?
not throwing away my shot. Here we go. Take that!
Focus.
Here's the plan. Good timing. Signal offline.
What do I do? Please, help us. Could you? Gonna be okay. Definitely.
I want to save missile rain for the next spawn.
Let's see.
Maybe leap attack? Maybe... Mauler Blade seems like a bit overkill for what we're doing here, but... Excuse me, sir. That'll do.
Try again.
Keep my spirits up.
I'll try.
Yeah, upgrading this was good. Was a good idea, for sure.
Here comes the pain. Got him. There it goes.
Gotta keep it together. Gonna be okay. Definitely. Ready for this?
That gives us time to recover.
Gotcha.
Okay.
No point overthinking it.
I need to wait till somebody else's turn is up.
Okay. What now?
I will start
Number 10,
moving to
moving in. I
him.
guess life comes at you fast.
Yeah, we don't actually want to leap him into a bunch of drum mines, I don't think. That might not be our best idea.
Number 12, moving out.
Gravity missiles might be good here, though.
Too slow.
Are those?
What do I do?
Signatures from above.
Come on. Get enemy on the move.
Yeah, here we go.
Gotta keep it together. Just watch.
The practice round's over. I deny you! Yes! Enemy down! That's it!
Focus.
Put the sentry gun south, I think.
Look at the hand.
They ought to be used to fights by now.
Okay, and then maybe, yeah, we're gonna need you for that, boy. Yeah, so we need to move
Okay.
you.
What now? Number 10, moving in. Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur.
We have another group appearing. Hey, here, I'm gonna move you over
I guess life comes
here.
at you fast.
Yeah, okay. We'll move
Number
you
12,
there.
moving out.
No,
Here's the plan.
within enemy threat range.
I need to move him a bit.
Always think ahead. Number 22, advancing. I'll make it work. What's our plan?
Where should we have him? I think the sentry gun can deal with that, so probably just another missile rain over here. Or something.
They don't stand a chance.
Maybe
No point overthinking it. What do I do?
Mauler Blade on you.
Here comes the pain. Got him. That's
The
what
rest
you
of-
get. Now
Yeah,
then.
that should be dealt with.
How's this? That easy. Kites incoming. Danger. What now?
Okay.
Let's do this. Take it.
How do I...
Guardian over here would probably be worth it. Although we probably should move her slightly, actually. Okay, so right there should be good.
Kaiju engaging. Brace for combat. They're finished. Just watch next move. Good timing.
I'll show
They ought to
you.
be used to fights by now.
That's one of those boys right there.
I'm right here. Got him. You like that? I won't back down. Now.
Kaiju! Stay calm. Please, help us.
The practice round's over. Take this! How's that? Try it. Bang! What do I do? Come on! Take it! That's what you get!
What to do? Gotta do something. My spirit's up. Ready for this? Get it!
Did I get it? I'll make it work. How's that? Is that it? Always think ahead. Locked on. Hit. That's my win. I'll try. Chew on this. Got him. You like that?
Termination of enemy signals confirmed.
Pretty good.
Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending tactical analysis.
These things just don't stop. How long we gotta keep this up?
If we could activate the Aegis faster, maybe we could mitigate some of our exhaustion as well. Actually, what do we know about this self-defense mechanism?
Universal Control oversees the world through the terminals. But the defense functions refuse to respond when the terminals are under Kaiju attack. The mainframe would go down without even noticing it was compromised.
So when it comes to the Kaiju, the system's paralyzed?
That's one way to put it. And Operation Aegis is about covering for that weakness. The Deimos attacks open up vulnerabilities so they can attack the terminals. We exploit those same vulnerabilities with some low-grade hacking to provoke the terminal's security. And trigger the defenses ourselves. The Aegis system activates, and the terminal locks out the Kaiju intrusion.
Diamond's attacks open up vulnerabilities so they can attack the terminals. Exploit the same vulnerability. Trigger the defenses ourselves, the Aegis system. Okay. Hey, Amy.
The threat of the Deimos is too subtle for detection. Then we simply present a more obvious one.
I'm doing good.
So it's
Been enjoying this game a lot.
Like sounding a fire
How are you
alarm
doing?
with no fire to get people bounding out of their bunks.
Familiar shenanigans. Isn't that why they used to call you a no-account rascal?
Yeah, it's a really good game. I highly recommend it.
Until the D-forces are close enough to the terminals. So we made it through.
That really was a workout.
Ghost of Tsushima, I think, is also very good, so I would still recommend this game. It's very good. Okay, so what are we dealing with here? Multiple long-range specialized kaiju will appear. Long range? Okay. I just don't want to buy more games at the moment, yeah. I'd recommend buying this game because I don't think it's sold very well, but if you can't right now, maybe wait for the homebrew to be updated or something. No idea. I don't think it'll be too long before that's out.
I'll go.
Okay, so, wait, what are they? Karabe Yakushiji on the strike team? Yeah. I don't know, I definitely got my money out of it, but, because it's like a 30-hour game, but, yeah, it's up to you.
Is Jiro going too?
We have to fight.
Okay.
Ready. I'm ready.
Fine.
Wait, do either of you have anti-air defensive flares? Neither of you have that, actually. Huh. So I'm afraid I'm gonna pick one of them and then I'm gonna need them for the next wave, though. Eh, fuck it, I guess. You have anti-air defensive flares? You do, okay. I'll probably just take Ogata then.
Let's go.
Okay, got it.
Understood.
Let's go.
Either Miura or Kisaragi, probably. Probably Kisaragi, just because she doesn't have the brain overload or whatever.
Let's roll.
You have flare torpedo? You do. She needs some more upgrades, actually. Missile range. Need to make sure their flare torpedoes are upgraded. Ouch. Well, good thing I didn't waste all my points. That'll have to do, I guess.
We have a problem.
What's wrong, Okino?
I just finished an analysis of the decode's most recent changes. It looks like they've really souped up their missile weaponry.
More improvements. I suppose that's proof the Sentinels have them rattled, at least.
That's not all. We've got ground-piercing missiles on the field now. Those units are probably gunning for the terminals. You'll need Sentinels who can work on anti-air defense. If you can't shoot them down, this'll get ugly.
If it comes down to it, I can be the decoy. Flying bombs aren't enough to bring me down.
Alright.
What now?
I won't give
My
up.
turn. What do I do?
Go here.
Number 10, moving out.
Target
No point overthinking it.
Oh, Actually, wasn't that what I was expecting? I'll say I'll just let somebody else deal with that and move him over
Number
here.
10, moving. This could get ugly.
Okay.
I gotta think.
Signatures from above. We
Let
will not
us...
lose.
Yeah, I need to move her up a bit.
There's
God
still
damn it.
hope.
Go right there.
This isn't so hard. I won't
That
give
should
up.
be good enough. Yeah, you.
Take that.
No point overthinking it. I'll try. Number 10, moving out. What do I do? Not this time. Got a target back here.
In enemy threat range. Back me up! How's the Sentinel?
I can do this. Here goes.
Man, we've got it rough. My treat. Number 11.
I need to think things through. Within enemy threat range. Take that. I can take them all.
Bastards. Class isn't to take it.
Locked on. Don't waste any chances.
Oh, there's a big boy. Oh, it's an RPF, actually.
That work? Next. Targeting this place.
No point overthinking it.
Signature from above.
Chew on this. Yeah. See ya.
This isn't so hard.
Oh, looks like there's big boys over there. It looks like EMPs, actually. We need to deal with that.
Was that okay?
We need to get one of the melee boys to destroy the big ones.
Are we winning?
I think just more flare tornadoes for now that we'll have to do. Or torpedoes, rather, until one of my melee is up.
We must survive.
Multi-lock missiles couldn't hurt either.
I got it. Ha! They won't get past. Take it.
How's the Sentinel? They got me.
Enemy threat range.
Here goes. Did that do it?
Damn, that still didn't kill it. God damn it. It's kind of fucking annoying.
No point overthinking it. Number 10, moving out.
Back me up!
There's more coming from the south side, too.
We will not lose.
Air carrier. You probably want to set her up somewhere else. Like here, actually, would be good.
Yeah, there. Just got it.
Leave it there. They're targeting the fights by now.
From above.
Number 10, moving out.
My turn now.
Within enemy threat range.
Don't Don't waste any chances. Move. Good. How was that?
Think things through. Take that.
I'll stop that one now. Stay calm. Number 20.
This is all pretty freaky. I'll show you.
They're targeting
How
across
do
the
they spell
Sentinel.
that?
Enemy threat range. Number 11, moving out. Don't waste any chances. Good. Next. Stay calm. I can do this. My treat. They're going to right here. I have enemy threat range. Back me up. This could be like any other punks. Threat range.
Big boys in this group? Doesn't look like it, actually. Oh, there's one over there, though.
Die already.
We will not lose. Take that, did I? Partly paralyzed.
Don't let up.
Fucking city is designed like shit.
You're done. That work?
This isn't so hard. Let's do this. Was that okay?
What now?
But can't I... Oh, is it because they're not EMP'd? Yeah.
I'm right here. Get bit. There it goes.
We must survive. Let's do this. Got it. No chance.
Don't waste any chances. My turn now. Don't let up. Man, we've got it rough. Are we? No room for hesitation. Number 11. Better put on a show for Yuki-chan. My treat. How's this? They're like any other punks. Class is in session. Yeah! You like that? Gotta try it on the back here. Enemy threat range.
Got it. Yes. They won't get past me.
Back me up! How's the Sentinel? I don't think so.
How do you do this? With an enemy threat range. I'll show you. Yes.
Okay.
Score.
What now? Here comes the pain! Get that do it?
I need to think things through. Let's do this. Did I? Enemy destroyed.
Don't let up. My turn now.
Sentry gun will probably get that.
Don't waste any chances.
Over here then, probably.
Number 11, are moving out. Winning? Nice. That's some power. I'll try. You want this? Yeah! That's it!
We must win. Number 23. Moving. So, what's my next move? Was that okay?
What do I do? Number 10, moving out. What can I do? Back me up! What now? Number 20, moving out! What's the plan?
Termination of enemy signals confirmed.
What do they mean about Sentinels 16? Oh, there's multiple Sentinels. There's just 13 pilots, I guess. I guess that's the meme.
Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending tactical analysis.
Never expected the Deimos would have that many missile launchers set. If other waves are going to be this missile heavy, we'll need to improve our anti-air defensive flares. The 4th generation's flare torpedoes can take out missiles as well.
Understood, Juro. I'll keep an eye on
Yeah, thanks for the combat suggestion after the combat segment's over.
How exactly do you know all this stuff? You sure you're not Juro Izumi in there?
I'm sure. But I know him, and I know what we're up against. Did we do it?
Yeah, sentry guns continue to be overpowered.
We got through it. Good teamwork.
Alright, what's next up here?
Sorry. Can't do much like this.
3rd generation, 4th generation only on the strike team. Oh. A variety of aerial kaiju will appear. Oh, so it's a good thing I didn't bother worrying about the melee then. Damn, not having sentry guns is gonna fucking suck though. I guess we could have missile rain.
Here goes.
Moving out.
No problem.
Allow me.
What's brain overload? Basically, it means after two. So you see that little yellow bar above each character.
I'll participate.
Once that's full, they have to take a break. Yeah, that's when you get too smart. But yeah, you have to take a break for a mission. You can, alternatively, you see the win streak thing in the bottom right, the consecutive battles. That gives you more money per fight. You can hit recover, and it heals everybody, so you can use them again. But you lose your win streak. So, considering I don't need to do that, because the bonus objective says I can't use them anyways, then it's fine. The little G3 is what you're interested in. These are the melees, the Gen 1s. Gen 2s are sort of all-arounders. They're mainly used for their sentry guns, which are really, really strong. Gen 3 are long-range. They have missile rain, which tanks your PS4's frame rate. And flight supports kind of do a little of everything, but they also can move a lot easier than most mechs. I can only use the Gen 3 and the Gen 4s this fight, so no sentry guns, no melee damage. Because the Gen 1s hit like a truck. Like, if there's any big enemies, they can just annihilate them. Gen 2 has really good just general all-around utility with the sentry guns. And these are basically your snipers, and these are just like I said, they do a little of everything, but they also move really easily. So it's nice to have them around as well.
I'll go.
Someone's gotta do it.
Got it.
I think we need to work on upgrading our flight supports, actually. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Probably want interceptors this fight as well. I think they all have interceptors except for her. Yeah, so just... She definitely needs interceptors without a doubt. She doesn't have the upgrade. That's okay though. She probably needs the flare torpedo, honestly. As opposed to what, though? Maybe counter? Yeah, we'll drop counter for now. She doesn't have long-range missiles. Okay. Hopefully that'll be good enough.
From up top.
Daimo's signature's identified. Stay calm and let the Sentinel analyze it.
I know that one. It's another of those huge carriers.
No, it's similar, but we haven't seen this one. Probably a new model of the Terra carrier.
Looks like they've got squadrons of flying weapons. Natsuno-san, get ready for anti-air combat.
Right! Oh, thanks!
Okay.
Enemy threat range.
So, multi-lock missiles.
Got it! No chance!
Here's the plan. I'm in range. Good.
Enemy signals detected.
Together.
Within enemy threat range.
so one from both sides, it looks like. Oh, there's a big boy over there. Okay, that's for Takamiya then. We'll put... I think we'll long-range missiles these.
Target confirmed.
Yeah, that was worth it. Keep peppering them.
Still not used to this thing.
And we leg spike the Terra Carrier.
Come on! Nice!
A hit.
What's optimal? How's this? This place isn't safe.
Picking up enemy heat signatures.
Peppering them, sure.
You need to think things through. Take that. Got it. No chance.
Thank
I
you.
can keep this thing moving. Here you go. That do it? Good for me, huh?
Still not dead, huh?
Enemy threat range.
That sucks.
I'm in range. That easy. That's that.
Enemies closing in ahead. So, what's my next move? From above. Let's do this. We must survive. I'm counting on you.
Not throwing away my shot.
Gotta keep my spirits up. Hold up! Hit! Cut you here. Incoming
What's the plan?
from above.
Get wrecked! Nice!
Because the missile ring blew up my street.
What's optimal?
Odd.
Backup deployed.
We're sitting ducks
Cut
here.
you ahead.
Take
I
that!
won't give up from above. Take that.
Still not used to this thing. No screw with me! That do it?
This isn't so hard. I'll show you.
I won't back down. Stay calm. Remember your training. Now,
Rest in peace, PS4 frame rate.
Did I? Gotta do something.
Probably up here. Yeah, that probably has
Next move.
From above.
I'll stop them. Good.
I need to think things through. We must survive. Sentinel
No
mode
fight I
23.
can't win.
Defensive mode active.
Get wrecked! How's that? That ought to do it.
Good. Yes. Let's turn this around.
I don't think we need missile rain anymore. Eh, maybe. I think multi-lock
So,
is fine
what's my
here.
next move?
Yeah, long range. That's what I meant to say.
Here goes.
enemy signals
That'll keep my
detected.
spirits up.
Probably railgun for these boys. Need to hit the shieldy boys, I think. Yeah. That one's almost dead too. Yep.
Go away. How's that? Take that.
Now then.
Need to move him.
Here's the plan.
Okay, what's the plan?
Number
21
22
on
Throwing
the
away
way.
my shot.
think we EMP stun these.
Don't move.
Buy us some
Did I
time.
get it? Am I in enemy range?
Thank you.
Still not used to this thing.
Go through with me.
Nice!
Always think ahead. How's this? That easy?
Gonna be okay. Definitely. Give up. Get it.
Ah, it still didn't kill it? Motherfucker, dude.
I'm counting on you. I'll get him. This is all pretty freaky.
Buy us some more time.
How
we
they
go.
felt that.
As long as I can keep this thing moving.
Okay, that died to the interceptors, thank god.
Get wrecked! How's that?
Stay on guard. I'll stop them. Hit.
Thanks.
What's our plan? Leave it to me. Take that.
Ooh.
I need to think things through. There. Yes. I did it. Gotta do something. Gotta keep it together. Ready for this? Hit!
No fight I can't win. Clean him up.
Now then. Here's the plan. Backup deployed.
Be summoning the boys to take care of this fucking thing.
I'm counting on you.
Oh my god, look at all the
This isn't
interceptors.
so hard.
EMP stun it again, cause fuck you. Oh my god. Take his lunch money.
Just watch. Get it. I beat him. Termination of enemy signals confirmed. Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending tactical analysis.
Aegis activated. No sign of any other Deimos signatures. Guess we've got a moment to catch our breath.
Ow!
What's up?
There's rubble everywhere down on the ground. I just tripped.
Jeez, you're shaking like a leaf. Let me see it. Looks like a scrape. I got some bandages on me. Give me your hand. Man, yours are so soft.
Oh, Takamiya-san.
Careful next time, okay?
Whoa, what the? Why is my heart racing right now?
Oh wait, yeah, maybe.
Wait, does that mean? But I didn't.
Oh,
think it was-
Cat will be happy about that.
What if?
Gay girls.
Whoa, what's got you all blushy? It's not like that. I'm not cheating. Akun's the only one I need. Where the heck did that come from?
Man, this is rough.
That's new. Pour myself another drink. He sounds so tired. I mean, he basically is. Kind of his whole character.
I will protect everyone.
Missile rank continues to be a very balanced ability. I think I'm gonna have to recover here. Actually, what's the, so Shinonome Sekigahara.
I'm on it.
You want me to go?
First generation and second generation only. Okay, so I don't have to, actually. Yeah, I have to, if I want to do this condition, I have to... That's perfectly fine.
Leave it to me.
Let's go. The invade. Fine.
Modified shield. Oh, shields. Whatever. It's gonna be sentry guns. Take me down to Sentry Gun City. We should probably upgrade, yeah, every sentry gun at least to +5. Shoot, max, that's fine. Make sure we have all that. Get anything useful for... I mean, we just keep the counter on, right? Probably put Demolisher point. Got anti-ground multi-lock missiles. We might need these, honestly. Might need to drop the EMP attractor here. Although I'm not sure if I want to do that, actually. Maybe drop anti-air defensive flares, that might be the play. Yeah. Oh yeah, you have the anti-ground multi-lock missiles already, so that should be fine. I don't think where he is good. You may need Guardian, though. Although you have Plasma Arc Fusion Cutter, which is also good. Honestly, I don't think I ever use machine cannons or heavy knuckles. So it might just be worth unlocking Guardian here, because it's like, why bother, right? Like, I have plenty of BP. Yeah, Guardian Avenger. Yeah. Oh, these are two different Guardians. Oh. Oh, okay, so she is Guardian Avenger. Oh, we do need to equip this. I think this is fine, yeah. You have that too.
Between a kit like that and a chance to disengage my limiters, my Sentinel would be invincible.
Sounds to me like you're just looking for an excuse to punch them.
I have all I need. Let them send their machine swarms and their four-legged beasts. I'll take them all down myself.
Not without an EMP, dumbass. You can't just punch the flyers and the shield guys. Why do you even want extra armor? Isn't that why you got your defense mode?
You need to pick your equipment based on the situation. If you two want to play hero, do it on your own time.
What'd you say? You really are are trying to start shit, huh?
Don't let me in with Ogata. I'm actually serious about winning.
Oh, and you don't think I'm serious, Hijiyama? Do I sound like I'm joking to you?
Hey, don't let me interrupt you guys, but we've got company.
Thanks.
Okay. What do we got here?
Warning. Daimo signatures identified. Enemy in range.
Probably start with Guardian. Oh boy.
Man, they've got new Absos models out too. If we don't stomp them out quick, they're gonna be a real pain in the butt.
Gotta think.
I'm here!
I've gotta do this. Lend us a hand.
No room for
I need to think. Need help.
Okay,
What's
we
the
actually,
plan?
yeah, we
Don't waste any chances.
need to take out the shield boys like as soon as possible.
No room for hesitation.
So you go deal with that one.
Number 11,
I'll make
moving
it
out.
work.
You get that one.
Number 12, moving
I
out.
ought to be used to fights by now. Number 10, moving out.
What can I do? I'm here!
Oh shit, there's a Guardian or a Gladiator.
Got you down!
Oh fuck me.
This round's over.
Shit.
They're finished. A fine hit! Try again.
Don't let up.
Good.
Target.
We need to get him over to the Gladiator. Although a sentry gun would probably help for now. We need a sentry gun over here too, though. I think we have the Guardian here. Oh yeah, there's a Terra Carrier.
No point overthinking it. Here comes the pain. Got him. You like that?
I'll take them down quick.
Yo, there's a Gladiator there as well. Fuck.
Deploying decoys.
Okay, that buys us a bit of time. We definitely need to get to that Gladiator. Although we need to keep taking out the shield boys as well. I think Ogata has that, so... Can we leap over there, maybe? No, that's not really gonna help us. So, move like this. I need you to get to the Gladiator.
11, I'm moving out. I'm acting like an amateur. I deny you! How's that? Enemy down!
I'll try. Class is in session. Take it. There it goes. No point overthinking it. Come on. Get
What next?
We need to fight the Gladiator. Oh, he's protected by the shield. God damn it. Okay.
Gotta think.
Signatures from above.
Okay. How's the Sentinel?
Defensive mode active.
Don't waste any chances.
Take this.
That work?
Got a target on my back here.
I think we can sentry gun here. Over here.
Lend us a hand.
What do I do? Here comes the pain. Take it.
God damn, Ogata does so much fucking damage. Actually kind of nuts. More sentry guns here, I think.
Need help.
How's the Sentinel? Did that do it? Next.
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur. Take this!
And the leap attack crushes your entire apartment complex.
Class is in session. Yeah! That's it. Here they come.
Don't let up.
Okay, yeah, we need to deal. I think. Yeah, we move them over here, I think.
Don't waste any chances. Number 11.
I'll make it
moving
work.
out.
Here it comes! It's no good!
What do I do?
Die already!
No dice.
What now?
Ah, here we go.
I'm here!
What do I do? I've got to do this.
How's the Sentinel? What's the plan? My turn now. Here goes. How was that neutralized?
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur. Take this! I'll find it! Is that it?
No point overthinking it. Number 10, moving out.
What's the situation? I'll take them down quick. Need help.
Don't let up. Move. Did that do it? Nothing special.
Let's see. I guess life comes at you fast. Number 12, moving out.
Gotta think.
What can I do? Number 13.
They ought to be used to fights by now. I'll try. Number 10,
Don't waste
moving
any
out.
chances.
We gotta fucking ground them again somehow. We actually need to
They're
move
like any
Ogata
other
over
boss.
here. Maybe have Sekigahara deal with the gladiator.
My turn.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, actually that's what I'm gonna do. You deal with the gladiator, you reaper him. Yep, there he is.
What do I
Okay,
do?
hold on.
What do I do? Don't let up.
Yeah, perfect.
Take this.
Good.
Stay calm. Lend us a hand.
How was that?
I'll just... Need help.
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur.
hesitation. Move! That work? How many left?
They ought to be used to fights by now. Let's do this! Get ready! That's it!
How do I... What do I do?
Termination of enemy signals confirmed.
That wasn't too bad. Look at all the summons. That's so
Aegis
crazy.
activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending tactical analysis.
We pushed them back somehow. These fancy upgraded kaiju are no joke. It's a vicious cycle. We're stuck in an arms race where we can only win by improving our own Sentinels.
I managed to analyze the new model of Apsos. It's not just the shields. Their auto-repair nanotech got a major boost too.
Seriously? I was just thinking it was weird how long they were lasting.
If we don't counter them with EMP equipment, we won't stand a chance. Having less direct offense isn't ideal, but if we don't disable them, they'll get out of control.
Even then, we've already bought a lot of time. It can't be that long left. All right. How much more time do we need for this big Save the World program?
Well...
So we made it through.
Sentry gun, balanced stability.
I'll be fine. Just need to rest.
Did that say CQC specialist? I hate Metal Gear. I think we're gonna recover here, just to be safe. Yeah. Okay, so what's our? Let's see. Enhanced long-range twin-tail kaiju will appear. Okay. Amaguchi on the strike team, clear if a sentinel being without a sentinel being destroyed. Maintain a terminal defense rate of 70% or higher. So Amaguchi has to be here.
We have to fight.
Guardian Avenger is always good.
Understood. My turn.
I'm ready.
I got this.
Let's go.
I'll fight.
Understood.
I'll handle this.
Let's go.
Is Jiro going too?
I'll fight.
almost hit the 30-hour mark.
I have something to report to you all. Finally. Is this processing stuff done yet? It's well over 90% processed. We're so close. But there's a problem. As some of you may know, I'm working from the command ship in orbit. Unfortunately, it's still on that orbital path. Soon I'll be too far from your location. I'll lose signal, and I won't be able to communicate. And when that happens, the mainframe processing will be suspended. It'll be another 850 minutes before I come back from a full orbit. Until I can re-establish a connection, you have to hold on.
But that's just over 14 hours. We have to hold out until tomorrow afternoon?
Please don't give up hope. Until I get cut off, I promise I'll do everything I can.
This is insane. Have you seen how fast new ones keep appearing? There's no way we can fend them off for that long.
Say, as long as you're still here, maybe you could sing for us?
All right. As long as you can hear my voice, you'll know I'm still connected.
Warning. Dymo signatures approaching.
Uh-oh.
Preparing to intercept. Initiating tactical analysis.
To win this battle, you must destroy the Twin-Tail EX. Oh, boy. Since the Twin-Tail EX attacks with thermal missiles that can melt even a Sentinel armor, it's best to intercept or dodge their attacks. Oh, boy.
Watch this.
Okay, first things first. Oh, yeah, they're playing, yeah, they're playing that.
I'm here!
Okay, that buys us some time.
Now then. Locked on. That easy.
Not throwing away my shot. Where are they? Number 19. Commence.
I guess a lot comes at you fast. What next? Number 12, moving. Stay on guard. Backup deploy.
I'll try. No point overthinking it. Number 10, moving out.
Better put on a show for Yuki-chan.
Shield them. Thank you. I have focus. Back me up. Thank you.
Not throwing away my shot. Target confirmed.
Time for some saving the city. Wait, what are those things in the back there?
They ought to be used to fights by now.
Oh, it's a factory. Oh, fuck me.
They're like any other punks. What do I do? Chew on this! Yeah!
Always think ahead. I'm in range. Good. Target destroyed. I'll make it work. Here it comes! How's that? Is that
Okay. What now? Let's do this. Got him. There it goes.
Stay calm. I can do this. Your turn.
Enemy on the move. Take that!
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur.
I deny you!
Senseless. What can I do? Can't mess this up. What now? Number 13.
Warning. Dymo signatures.
Oh shit, more spawn? Huh? Okay.
Now then. Backup deployed.
This could get ugly. They're like any other punks. Here comes the pain. Yeah! That's what you get. Gotta
Oh,
be
there's another one. Okay, so you need to deal with that. Like, go... Actually, can I leap you over there, maybe? Sort of. That'll do, yeah.
I have to focus. I'm here. You're just a machine. Your turn.
I'll try.
Oh, is that the boss? Yeah, oh my god, what is all this shit? We need to deal with that factory, but I also need to get in that thing's face. Can I move him in a way that makes it so he doesn't get hit, maybe? Looks like there's an opening right there. Kind of. Like right there?
Come on!
Damn, that didn't even do that much.
Where
Can
are
move a
they?
bit.
Number 19. Commence movement.
Good timing. And how many?
They're like any other
God
punks.
damn.
Class is in
We
session.
need to dodge that.
This kind of damage wasn't in my projections. Must have miscalculated.
Ready to give up then? We can always call it here.
Apologies, Professor. But this game's not over yet. Hope I can pull my weight.
Little shit.
Field Matrix, I think. Yeah, for these two, for sure.
Shield them. Thank you. Okay. Back me up. What next? How's that?
What are you doing out there? Are you trying to get yourself killed?
Calm down, idiot. I'm invincible.
You're the idiot here. Cut the tough guy act. Just, please be careful.
Always think ahead.
This guy's fucking annoying. I need to do something about him. Maybe just all in him with Ogata? Yeah, hold on. We'll heal them. Yeah, just all in. Fuck, he doesn't have, like, the damage I need. And it's so close. I just need, like, one more fucking hit. Maybe Mega Railgun will get him? Can I get it from here? It's kind of hard to tell. Right there? We're just kind of all in here. Okay. Okay. Go, 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 go. If we can kill this.
You like that?
Nice.
What are you doing out there? Are you trying to get yourself killed?
Calm down, idiot.
You're the just.
Okay, that's good. That's like the hard part done. I then. Okay.
Shield them. Thank you.
Confirmed termination of Twintel EX Dymo signature. Aegis activated.
Well, sounds like she's gone.
Would you losers lighten up already? Everyone's acting like we already lost this.
She's right. This fight isn't over yet. If we do our best, I know we can pull through.
14 hours, though? That's nuts. Never had a brawl that lasted all night. Hell, we might be about to set a new record.
Man, think we can last until sunrise.
Did we do it?
That was tough. That fucking Twintel EX actually shits out damage. That's like insane. I'm probably gonna get an A because I took so much fucking damage.
Well, Kisaragi, hope you're watching out there.
– 21%. Nope, still got an S. Nice. Like, holy shit, ow, that fucking thing hurts. New areas, Bell. Oh, but we can't access it yet. We're actually locked off by the story. That's fucked up. How the tables have turned indeed. Gonna get up for just a minute, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, now I gotta go back to the story now.
Aha. Well, well.
Let's go. Me?
What's the name of that scene? Need to actually replay back some Forgetful.
What the? Amiguchi?
Hey, it's Yuki-chan. I knew it. It's like I keep saying, we gotta be soulmates. Good timing, too. Kinda hoped I'd see you one more time before I died.
You're seriously still talking this crap even now? Is that thing yours?
Sentinel number 20, transmitting.
It's gone.
I'm just glad I didn't crash somewhere with people.
You gotta tell me what happened.
We'll take over from here. Of all possible pilots, I'd never have expected you. Shu Amiguchi.
Four Eyes.
We're agents with the government. Allow me to be direct. Cooperate with us and I can guarantee your safety. If not, you will be institutionalized.
You know something? I really hate being talked down to. Especially from guys like you.
Easy, Amiguchi.
Yuki-chan, you know this guy?
She is a member of our organization.
What?
You were part of her assignment. She was sent to monitor pilots like you. That's why she was transferred to Sakura High School.
No way. Tell me he's kidding.
Amiguchi,
I suggest you cooperate, Shu Amiguchi. For Takamiya's sake, if nothing else.
Okay. Need to recap what happened, because it's been a little bit.
All right.
Those government spooks are keeping an eye on me. At this rate, they could just take me away and nobody would ever know. Miyuki and there was about. So here we are, and beyond that, wish I could pretend it was all a dream. My own private. Back in my. He called himself Tetsuya Ida. We look identical, but that's not my name. So. Well, it's not just our name. He and I are totally different people. In her soul was. That's gotta be. What would it even be? So she was watching me this whole time? On behalf of that shady outfit? Is that why she approached me at all? Yuki-chan. No, wait. I'm the one who approached her, and she has to keep an eye on me? Well, hey, maybe this isn't so bad after all. So she's been monitoring? That's crazy. Also, not gonna lie, weirdly hot. Not here today.
Shukun, please help me.
Hey!
He knows I'm here now. He's going to try to have me eliminated.
What? Wait, what do you mean, eliminated? So much I still don't get here. I need a real explanation.
I know, but I had to hack my way in to reach you. My connection won't last long.
When you say he, you mean Tetsuya Ida?
Yes,
Why is he after you?
because I'm helping you. I was right. He's trying to reset Project Ark.
He wants to reset it. What would that do?
The world would be destroyed by kaiju. Everything will be gone. They want to start over. They want to restart this world from the beginning. They've done it before, and a reset means you would be erased too.
You're talking about kaiju now?
You've already seen them.
You mean those things in my dreams?
The Sentinels were built to fight those kaiju, to defend the world you call home.
So it's just space beyond the enclosure walls. That means we're in some huge spaceship, right? Why does all of this exist? Why cover up the truth?
There's a supercomputer hidden below your town. We call it Universal Control. It has led you to believe you live in Japan, in a certain historical era.
Why?
Possibly to make your lives easier. Possibly to make you easier to manage. Even I couldn't tell you the real reason.
So why are you trying to help us?
You still don't know who I am. You and I have met many times in your dreams.
Wait, you're not Tetsuya Ida, are you?
You might be overthinking this. Shukun, please. We don't have much time. Please, give it some more thought.
Oh, that song. From my dream. You don't mean... You're...
You finally realized. This is how I got past Universal Control. I sang on an inconspicuous broadcast with all my heart, just like I used to.
Kisaragi.
Yes, it's me, but a different Tomi Kisaragi from the one in your world. I'm not human anymore. Just data on a computer. But that's exactly how I can still help you. Oh no, he's at Sector 3's terminal. Help me, Shukun. If we don't stop him, he'll erase me.
What should I do?
Inside the outer walls, I hid your Sentinel ins.
Hey! No, come on! Don't leave me hanging like this! She's gone. What happens if I go there? Can I really make a difference? I can already tell this is gonna be a huge mess. Nope. Nope. A girl has asked for my help. I can't just run away from this. I'll go, and I'll figure out the rest when I get there.
God.
She's been reaching out, using my TV set to break through the walls. She's the Tomi Kisaragi I saw in my dreams. The Tomi Kisaragi who has no body left. Just a mind inside a machine. The way Miyuki and Abata, those dreams weren't from the future. They already happened.
Any sudden moves and I shoot.
Shinonome-senpai? The door was locked. How did you get in?
I broke the lock.
With that gun?
There was an agent too. I put him to sleep.
Oh, right. You were at the park with him.
Done.
Are you with the shady spy bureau too?
Yes.
So, what do you want with me?
I need your Sentinel.
My Sentinel?
Call it here.
That's a thing I can do? I have no idea how. Senpai, I'm sorry, but I've got something I need to do.
You want me to shoot you?
I have to go stop Ida. Huh?
Sounds like we're on the same side. Past the tunnel?
Yeah. That's where the Sentinel's hidden. Apparently.
That's some Sentinel. It must weigh hundreds of tons. How does it fly in the air? But what I really don't understand is how you controlled it without any problems. Piloting a Sentinel damages you, like what happened to me. So most people can't operate them.
What? You mean piloting a Sentinel did all that stuff to you? You know, it's not too late to turn back.
It is too late.
Easy, I'm kidding.
It is too late.
I'm not gonna give up now. The girl's in trouble. You know where you're going, don't you, Senpai?
There are 2 terminals that have been analyzed so far. Sector 1 and Sector 3. But we can only get into one of them. That'd be the terminal in Sector 3.
I'm not really sure I'm following here.
Mr. Ida was supposed to take me with him. But he took Takamiya-san instead.
Yuki-chan? What's he planning with Yuki-chan?
He needed biometric ID from one of us. It's the only way he can access the terminal. But now he's put the gate into lockdown. That means a Sentinel's the only way to shift in.
It's just up ahead.
Wait.
Are you okay?
What is this place?
The outer walls of the spaceship, I guess.
It's a spaceship? What are you talking about?
Oh, whoa, okay, so you never found out that part. It's a long story.
This doesn't make sense. How could there be a facility like this in a tunnel?
I don't know how, but there is. Let's look for the Sentinel.
Oh. Well, it's right there, haha.
It's really here. The one I saw at the park.
Miyuki and Aba hid it here. So, now what?
Well, activate it.
Yeah, but how?
How did you do it before?
I don't know, it just kinda happened.
What about your activation switch? You should have one somewhere on your body.
A switch?
Where nanomachines were shot into you. That's where code was injected into your system. So that should be where your switch is.
Oh yeah, I got shot. I think she got me right around here?
Swipe across it. See if that starts things up.
Here goes nothing. So I just swipe it, like this?
compartments from number 14. There should be a maintenance hatch somewhere. From there, I could set the shift destination.
Okay, let me look. I found it. I think.
Oh, bro, you can't have clothes. It makes the Sentinel harder to control, bro.
How's it looking down there?
I've set the shift destination. Now you just need to confirm it.
Okay, here we go. This thing better not let us down. What happened here? It's like a world after an apocalypse. That's Sakura High. It looks a lot like where we live. No, it's in ruins. But that is our city.
We were in Sector 4. What you're looking at is Sector 3.
Okay, so there really is more than one enclosure.
It's down there. The bottom of that hole is the terminal.
Looks like we'll fit right through. I guess we're going down.
Still like how their fancy future giant robots fly with propellers. Well, you know. Sometimes you have to make design sacrifices.
Yuki, I have to stop Ida somehow, or else he's going... I don't care what group I'm going... Yuki!
Freeze! Any closer and I shoot her.
So, found a way through on Shu Amiguchi's Sentinel? I suppose this is because I chose Takamiya-kun over you. Those emotional impulses of yours really do try my patience.
That's not why, Mr. Ida.
I get it. So it is you after all. You're Tetsuya Ida, huh? I know about you. I've seen a lot of your past.
Well, that's inconvenient. She's still transplanting memories then. Well, I know you too. Perhaps better than anyone else could, after all. I've known you all your life. Ever since I dropped you off as a newborn.
Drop me off?
I placed you into the Amiguchi family as a child.
Then, you're saying...
You are genetically identical to me. You are Tetsuya Ida.
Just don't worry about the hair, I guess.
Hey, wait a sec.
I'm almost finished here. Just stay quiet for a moment more.
Yuki-chan's got nothing to do with this. Let her go.
I'm afraid she's a vital part of the process. I need her biometrics to access the computer. You should know this is partly your fault. Up until now, I had simply been borrowing your ID. But then you had to go and access your Sentinel, which means authorization has been restored to you.
Yuki-chan, don't worry. We're gonna get you out of this.
Amiguchi.
You have feelings for Yuki Takamiya, I take it?
Yeah, I love her.
You know, under any other circumstances, it'd be fascinating. Genetically identical, but our experiences made us very different people indeed. A shame. There is nothing you can do to change this.
Miyuki... Inaba.
Ida-kun.
So here you are at last. Your singing gave you away. I recognized it instantly. I'm still your biggest fan, believe it or not.
Ida-kun, please. Think this over.
I have to start things over for the two of us.
This is a mistake.
I'm afraid you're the one who's mistaken. It's too late. This place will be gone soon enough anyway. Or do you have some other option to share?
Even if I did, you wouldn't listen to me. Not the way you are now.
Stop! I won't let you erase her!
Erase her? Please. I love Tomi Kisaragi. There's no need for anything as drastic as that. But I do need to silence her as a precautionary measure.
You can cut off communications. But I'm not going to give up.
I don't need to cut off communications. It doesn't matter where you are. After all, you're a Sentinel AI now.
She's in a Sentinel?
and I happen to have command authorization over the Sentinels. All of them up to number 19.
That's impossible. Wait, Ada-kun, I'm in orbit right now. I'm watching this all from the command ship's computer, and I can see everything. I know what'll happen to that whole area. The reset will change everything. It'll all be broken down and rebuilt, but...
Indeed. A new beginning for you and me.
No, you don't understand.
Attention! Emergency protocol. Force shutdown Sentinel number 16.
Don't!
Bastard!
She'll be asleep until all of this is over. That's the last variable taken care of. I think our work here is done. We're returning to Sector 4. And you're coming with us, Shu Amiguchi. As will you, Shinonome-kun. Come on. You know you need me.
Hey, really?
That's my girl. We're leaving. Collect the equipment.
I know what you've really been trying to do. Back then, all those nights in the lab, you weren't trying to bring her back. You wanted to remake Kisaragi, the way you wanted her to be. Ida, you think we're the same person? You're nothing like me. I'd never use a girl as some tool.
Little shit! Stop right there!
Don't move.
Damn it.
Hamiguchi-kun, hurry.
Right. You hurt Yuki-chan?
Amiguchi. Shinonome!
You can be such an inconvenience. Speaking of...
Amiguchi!
Takamiya-kun, I suggest you come quietly, or Amiguchi will suffer the consequences.
You son of a bitch!
Yuki-chan, don't risk it.
If we could hurry this up...
On it, sir.
What?
Bye-bye.
They vanished. Did they shift? Yuki. So this goes there. Okay, nice. So that's all set. Then let's do... this. No dice.
You need to take this seriously.
Hey, you want to do this yourself? Be my guest.
Keep it cool. He's doing fine. It doesn't seem as if the director's coming back, which means it may be up to us to find our way back home. Probably best to work together for now.
So you guys really have no idea how to work all this stuff?
Our intel suggested it's just not possible for us. The only ones with clearance and ability are the special miners, but we'll certainly make an effort.
Can't your robot do something to solve this? It's capable of transporting us across time, correct?
Hell if I know, man. My senpai was the one who set up the time travel. Sure, I can fly the thing, but I'd have no idea how to get us home. How much does your organization know? Do they have any real info on how this place works?
Well, it's a UFO made by scientists of the future. Since before our time, it's been buried here, deep underground.
Okay, so you're basically clueless. Sound about right?
Lambo.
Come on, out of the way. This is nothing like my microcomputer at home. Damn it. This doesn't look good. I can't help Miyuki and Aba. I can't even go after Yuki-chan. What am I supposed to do here? Where'd the console go?
Did it work?
No. It just started moving by itself. Minami?
Amiguchi-kun?
The data unit!
Men in Black!
Uh-oh. Oh, that's where it ends? Damn. think I remember this one. I'm gonna watch it anyways. Yeah, Karame's is really good.
It's dark out already. Well, that's okay. This was worth the detour. I finally got my hands on that movie. Now I just need to get home and watch it.
I'm sorry it had to come to this. I should never have let you out of the underground.
Just as I thought, you've returned. If only I hadn't spared you.
I won't let anyone interfere with my escape.
You must think you're handling this situation well, but Yura is well aware.
I doubt it.
The reason he deleted your memories at school was to hide the lock from you.
Quit stalling. Morimura must have arranged this.
Dual shock battery low. Are we charging? Yeah, looks like it. Okay, cool.
She's not human.
How'd you get that PS4 theme? It's capped.
That's odd. If that's the case, then who was talking to him?
Kurobe, don't move a muscle. Or would you like your skull to be crushed? This body will not last for much longer. I approximate about 5 minutes, but that should be plenty. I need only enter your nanomachines.
Kind of giving me System Shock vibes here. Like focusing on the voice.
I thought I was done for, but it seems today's my lucky day.
Hey, what are you doing? Juro.
What? Who are you?
Come on, man. Did you forget your best buddy? I'm afraid that's not very nice.
Yeah. Sorry. I remember now. You're Shiba-kun. Wait, hold on. I was attacked. I need to call the police.
Attacked? Maybe you really did go nuts.
Huh?
Are you telling me this doll attacked you? Where'd you get that thing anyway? Don't just leave this thing out in the street. What if it causes a car accident? You'd be in deep shit, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's just dump it in the trash.
Wait. Something's just...
Oh, snap out of it. Come on, I'll help you get rid of the thing. Just pick it up already.
All right.
Nothing wrong here, smile. Okay, that's all I need to remember.
That guy, he called himself I feel like we've met somewhere before.
Hey, Juro, let's go home.
Shinonome, there's a second. He transferred. So that, but still, why did it look just like...
What? Why the lung? Have another nightmare or something?
Knock it off. I'm not... I know I'm the only...
So it wasn't fully wiped.
I remember...
You live in Sut. That day at the shrine, you jumped out of that robot and possessed me.
What do you think I am, a ghost? I had nowhere else to go. If it were up to me, I would have picked a more welcoming host.
Tell me the truth. This isn't about my lost memories, is it? You're not trying to restore them. You're giving me someone else's.
What are you talking about? They're Juro's memories.
In other words, yours. The other Juro Izumi.
You know, this one's 3 times older than you. You know, we can't have you causing a scene here. Your memory needs to be wiped clean. Let me try one more time.
Miss Morimura. Chihiro Morimura. That's right. She's the one I saw in my dream. Excuse me.
Kurabe-kun. Is something wrong? You look pale.
Tell me the truth. I'm actually Juro Izumi, aren't I? The way I am now is something you created.
What's this all of a sudden?
I get it now. The woman who keeps showing up in my dreams. The one I saw on Sumire Bridge. It's not Fuyusaka-san. It's you. Chihiro Morimura.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you been aware this whole time that Shiba-kun was inside of me? Or rather, Juro Izumi was.
You talk too much. You think you can just walk in here and screw everything up? I'm not afraid to shut your mouth.
Kurabe-kun? Kurabe-kun.
Okay.
Shiba-kun, and not all, he's been, it seems his goal. So, let me get this straight. Juro Izumi came from the future. He lost his memories due to some incident, and the damage was, that's how he became... If the woman, then Tsukasa, oh, where have I seen him before? That's right. There was a guy standing by the vending machines earlier. He looked just like Tsukasa Okino.
Uh-oh.
Hey, do you have a minute?
Huh?
Hey, wait! Okino-kun! I knew it. You look just like him.
Do you need me for something?
You're Tsukasa Okino, right?
You must be mistaken.
You even sound like him. You were in that UFO with Juro Izumi, right?
You're not making any sense. Sorry, but I don't have time for this, if you'll excuse me.
Wait! The UFO wasn't the only time. I know I've met you somewhere else. That's right. I remember now.
Oh, uh-oh. Now this is
Prisoner
interesting.
E426, face forward. The drug has been administered. The perp cannot fight back. Do not be alarmed. It is safe to enter. Prisoner E426, look up while we're speaking to you. Or would you rather bear the brunt of the electric chair?
So this man's the culprit?
He's a murderer. He bombed Shikishima, killing countless people. We managed to catch him, but his identity is still unknown. Furthermore, his testimony makes no sense. That's why I've requested your assistance. The name's Onishi. I'm in charge of this investigation.
Oh.
I appreciate your help. Mr. Tsukasa Okino.
Tsukasa-kun.
Take a good look at him. Do you know this man?
No, I'm afraid I've never seen him before.
All right then. Your biometrics lead me to believe you're being honest with us.
Why did you bring me here?
Well, we used a truth serum on the guy. He started saying your name over and over. He also mentioned a student by the name of Chihiro Morimura. This is her photo. Do you recognize her?
No.
We'll be requesting her cooperation soon enough. But it'll have to wait until next week. She's currently out of the country. In any case, thank you for joining us today. I may ask for your presence again if any new info turns up.
Of course.
You are free to go. Follow the signs back to the waiting room. Do not be alarmed. The perp cannot fight back. Mr. Juro Izumi, take a good look at him. Do you know this man?
How would I? All I know is he's a terrorist bomber.
Well, we took a look at your DNA. The two of you are a perfect match. It was quite a surprise.
What?
There's a distinct possibility that one of you is a clone.
That's ridiculous. What does he have to say about it?
According to his testimony, he is in fact you, from the future. As for his motive, he claims he had to commit this crime to prevent the emergence of kaiju.
Kaiju?
Huh? Excuse me for a moment. What is it? We're in the middle of an investigation. What? An evacuation order? It's on the news?
Kaiju.
Looks like he's awake.
Perfect. I'm almost done.
What's going on? Hey, what is this?
Calm down, please. High blood pressure generates noise in the scan.
Tsukasa Okino. I remember now. I was attacked out of nowhere.
Sorry about that.
It was the only way. This isn't the most welcoming place, is it? I can't imagine you would have come willingly. Yes, good. Keep your mind...
You're Tsukasa Okino, aren't you? I saw you in my dream and... you got left behind.
I knew there was something odd about you. But that dream of yours is even more surprising than I expected. Juro Izumi. Shifting in cycles. There's only one person those memories could have come from. I'm glad I looked into this. To think he'd seek refuge within Juro himself.
Do you know him?
We call him 426. As of now, he exists as sheer consciousness. That is to say, he lives in your injected nanomachines. At some point, he got in and took over the system area. Go ahead and ask him yourself.
Shiba-kun.
So this is the guy. He's not quite what I imagined.
Don't be deceived. He can alter his appearance however he pleases.
You guys can see him?
He's under my control now. He can't hurt you anymore.
Jeez, Juro. Why you gotta be so obtuse?
Tell us the purpose of your disguise.
He's trying to take over my mind.
Hey, don't get the wrong idea. I'm not the one who wanted that. Chihiro Morimura is.
Our teacher?
She wanted to transplant my memory backups into you. Whatever she could do to match your personality with mine. But Tamao Kurabe didn't like the idea. She created a new personality, the one you have now.
But you were using videotapes to alter my memories.
Yeah, well, the backups weren't meshing with your simulated personality. You almost had a breakdown, man. So I decided to turn him into something a little more concrete. Something your current self would understand. You should thank me for saving your ass.
Somehow I find that hard to believe.
Why did you try to help me?
Well, if Morimura's plan did work out, there'd just be another copy of me running around. Besides, I don't want to be left watching over your unstable mess.
I won't tolerate being used any longer. I'm sick of it.
426.
For better or worse. She's given up on the Sentinel project. Her interest in Juro Karabe has waned.
But the Sentinel project is the only option we have.
Wrong. Sentinels can't save us alone.
Then what can? You're talking as if you know the answer.
I do. I've found an effective means for our survival. Would you like to hear it? What we call the UFO? I know who programmed it. It was a certain someone named Tsukasa Okino, back in 2188.
2188?
It's hard to believe from looking at you now, but he was quite the sloppy programmer. When he designed the environment management system, he borrowed a portion of it from something else. That particular portion contains the D code. It's what's summoning the kaiju. That part of the code was never supposed to be accessed. Well, it was.
Where was this code reused from?
It was a little outdated, even for its time. But it's a little sim game based on mighty kaiju daimos.
A daimos game?
You're telling me a video game has control over the automated factories?
Heyo.
That's how the kaiju are being produced?
Where do you think the name Daimos came from? It's not a coincidence, you know. Up until now, we've been forced to play a game we can't win. But just imagine, what if we gained access to the greater system? We've had limited control over it so far. If we fix that, we'll be able to fight on an equal playing field. Think about it. Each time we destroy an enemy, we'll get some kind of meta prize. Like scoring points. With those, we can use the automated factories to strengthen our Sentinels.
Oh my god.
Let's just call them meta chips for now.
I still can't trust you.
Fine, leave what you want.
Relax. I won't erase your memories either.
So it's her. She's the one who's been cooperating with him.
Open the airlock.
Oh. It's about that time? Huh? We're dropping frames like crazy. I hate this fucking internet so fucking much. I'll be right back. Alright, well, if it doesn't recover in like 5 minutes, I'll probably just stop for now and come back a little bit later. See how it does, I guess. Yeah. Try 3K. Yeah, that's good. Okay. 4K perhaps? Okay, we might get to play for a bit longer after all. Yeah, okay. Well, for now we're good, I guess. I don't know what that was, but as long as it didn't stick, I guess it's fine. Game is half off on PSN right now? Yeah, definitely. I've been recommending it to a lot of people. Anyway. So we'll see how long this connect. I need like some. Hold on, actually, I need to like a notification when I start dropping frames. Notification. Dropped frames. OBS. What do you think so far? I mean, it's really good. Yeah, I mean, I've been playing it constantly, so I would hope I'm enjoying it. Frame arm. Guess we could try this maybe. Might be something I need to set up later. Oh. Dropped frames again.